Okay, so tonight we are kind of continuing my testing of my setup here. We're going to be using a little different system. We're going to be using the Analogue NT Mini tonight, and just making sure that my settings are okay for all that stuff. We're also using a little bit. One of the reasons we're actually switching over to this is that the sync on it should be a little bit better, as it's a true 60 hertz, and I was getting just a little upset with the slight stutter at the NTSC video systems I've been using, which aren't quite 60 hertz, but when I put them through 60 hertz, there's a little stutter, one frame every few seconds or so, and it was driving me absolutely mad. So let me try my shortcut here. We go to Control 2. Then we can put this guy down. And we'll switch the source over. At this point, I won't really be able to monitor anymore. I suppose I get my little stream going here. Nah. We'll switch this over to... wrong source. NT Mini. Come on, NT Mini. There we go. Now let's just have a look at what we've got for cores available on this thing. So, big ones: Nintendo Master System, Game Gear, Game Boy, ColecoVision, Game Boy Color 2600. Let's roll down to 7800 for the night. It's going to take a few seconds for this thing to configure itself. Being an FPGA, it actually configures its gate array with the 7800 core itself. Which is very accurate, except for that very slight timing difference that goes on here. I really like the 7800. It's one of my favorite things to do with my NT Mini. The NT Mini is great because it makes easily accessible all the systems that I don't really like to deal with, because they're usually RF only and need extensive mods, and this just makes them very easy. So let's get a game going. Really like Ballblazer, not gonna lie. Probably gonna go with Ballblazer on this one. Yeah, it looks so smooth to 60 FPS too. Ballblazer is a game that looks absolutely fantastic. Oh yeah, got the Atari Rainbow going, which is hopefully the center screen. Now this game has a Pokey chip inside it. The real cartridge does, obviously. I'm just kind of faking part of that here. Oh, it's so smooth. Alright, so let's see if we can get some game going. We're going to warm up quick with, I don't know, what do you think, Droid 3? We're going to mess this up somehow. Yeah, I messed this up. So I believe it's selected down, then we start Ballblazer again. You know, I maybe didn't mess it up, though. I think it might have actually been still doing its demo, so... We're going to do some Droid 3 here, just for a warm-up. I'm the top screen. Now this game takes care of all your turning for you, so you basically just run down to the end and shoot the goal. You get 1, 2, or 3 points. 3 points is an over-the-horizon shot. 1 point is kind of their equivalent of a slam dunk. So this is kind of like soccer hockey. So apparently, even though I'm all rusty, I'm still completely whooping up on Droid 3, and I guess you can say that technically I am a Masterblazer, as I've beaten Droid 9, but to do so, you have at least I had to use some tactics that I'm not all that proud of. Whoop, 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 let's slam this thing. So I guess it's no surprise that I'm beating up on this particular one. I think I'm probably going to go to Droid 8 tonight, though I went the wrong direction on this thing. No, I didn't. jeez. Alright, let's get it out of this guy's hand. And we do that by coming up alongside is a good technique, or we can get directly in front of him and just kind of annoy him. That works too for a while. You can get pretty good at pushing this guy back here. The game slows down tremendously when the computer character actually does manage to get a hold of the ball. This game is definitely better about two-player. There we go. Oh, just slam dunk this thing. But I like this in that it's a game that's definitely on the tech demo side of things, but it still plays very, very well. It's an excellent game on every platform it's on, really. The hardest thing to get used to is that the turning is taken care of for you. So all I have to do now is slam dunk one more time, and I've beaten what's his name here. And again, this game does feature the Pokey audio chip, so it's got audio considerably better than most Atari 7800 games, which still use the Riot chip from the Atari 2600. Yeah, so it kind of shows off a bit. The music in this game, to some extent, is randomly generated, how it does the little dweedly dweedly in the background. Yeah, apparently it's got a mechanism for just kind of doing that on the fly. So let's give this another go with, say, Droid. Let's go straight to Droid 8. That didn't work. Oh, I know why. Because this is still partially 2600 base, so the start button is actually mapped to reset by default. And reset's how you start most 2600 games, in case we got some youngsters in the audience. Droid 8 just scored for me on himself by bouncing the ball off of me. So instantly, Droid 8 is considerably faster and considerably tougher. In fact, I'd be losing now if he didn't manage to get me 2 points. Ooh, yeah, we're not going to play this game. Ooh, and I'm around him. And I think it's going to be this way. Ooh. I'll get another go at this thing. Ooh, he almost scored on himself again. Thank you. So Droid 8 is still dumb enough to pass you the ball if you're standing between him and the goal, which is probably not great of him. I wouldn't think that would be such a professional move there. I just kind of swing towards this thing. I won the coin toss here. That also was not me shooting the ball. That was him knocking it out of my hands into the goal. I, for some reason, was trying to get just a bit closer. Probably because I'm getting a little nervous here, and for some reason, not the best of all shots. Oh, he scored on me. Shoot. Okay. So technically at this point I'm winning, and if I run out the clock, then I will win. But I think I can beat him legitimately here. Oh. And that is Droid 8 gone. Maybe in some future video I will do a Droid 9, but I wanted to do just a very quick example gameplay for me to look at a little bit later here. So we will stop.